Everything you've ever been told about your darker emotions, your anger, your fear, your shame, your shadows, is incomplete. Maybe even a lie. Deep breath. From the moment you could think, society trained you to bury them, to plaster a smile over the cracks, to fear what stirs beneath the surface. Low growl, but that's the first illusion we're tearing apart today. Those hidden corners of your soul, they're not flaws to fix or enemies to fight. They're a well of untapped power, a primal energy that's been sleeping inside you since the day you were born. Slow inhale, and there's a forgotten way to wake it up. Not by running from your dark side, but by breathing straight into it, embracing it, claiming it. Most people will stumble through life terrified of what's inside them, living on autopilot, half asleep, half alive, drained by the very thing they refuse to face. Sharp exhale. But you're different. You can choose to unlock it, to turn that shadow into boom, into a strength so fierce it reshapes your entire existence. The choice is yours, and it starts right now. Deep echo, but here's the catch. There's one breath, one hidden trick so powerful it can change your fate. And I'm not telling you what it is yet. Low tease. Stick with me until the end, because this isn't just a video, it's a journey into the depths of your own power. And if you leave early, you'll miss the one breath that can change your fate. Mysterious hum. Take a second and look around you. Amid the noise of daily life, the endless notifications, the pressure to perform, the chaos of other people's expectations, everyone's struggling with something they can't name. Pause. Some explode in anger and regret it later. Others shrink under fear, letting it dictate their every move. Most just numb it all with distractions, scrolling screens, chasing highs, pretending everything's fine. Slow build. But here's the truth they've missed. Those feelings, that turbulence, it's not random. It's energy, raw, wild and alive, sitting in your chest, your gut, your bones, waiting for you to do something with it. Rising tone. Why do some people rise from their lowest moments stronger than ever, while others stay broken? Why do some turn pain into purpose, while others let it eat them alive? It's not luck or willpower, it's awareness. Boom. And that awareness begins with something so simple, so overlooked, it's almost laughable. Your breath whisper. Breathing isn't just about keeping your heart pumping. It's about facing what's inside, about taking the reins of a power most people will never even glimpse. This isn't some fluffy promise of peace. It's about stepping into the fire of who you really are and coming out unstoppable roar. And by the end of this, you'll know the one breath that can change your fate, but only if you stay sharp. Nudge. This isn't a new idea dreamed up in a self-help book. It's ancient, primal knowledge that's been buried under centuries of noise. Low drum. The tantric mystics of India worshipped Kali, the goddess of destruction and rebirth, not because she was gentle, but because she embodied the fierce truth of the shadow echo. They knew the dark side wasn't something to banish, it was something to harness. Shamans in the Americas danced with their fears under starlit skies, breathing life into their demons to gain their strength. Rhythmic thud. Even the alchemists of medieval Europe, hunched over their cauldrons, spoke of turning the base metal of human flaws into gold, not by erasing them, but by transforming them. Alchemical hiss. Go deeper. In ancient Egypt, the priests of Anubis, guardian of the underworld, used breath to navigate the realm of the dead, believing it connected the living to the shadows of the soul. Dark chant. In Tibet, monks chanted through the night, their breath a bridge to the void, facing the darkness to find light. Low tone. And in Greece, the oracles of Delphi inhaled sacred fumes, their breath unlocking visions from the shadow realm. These cultures, separated by oceans and time, all stumbled onto the same secret. Your shadow is a force, and your breath is the key to unlocking it. Deep reverb. But then we lost it. Modern society trained us to disconnect, to chase external fixes like coffee, validation, or endless scrolling, while the real source of power stayed dormant, flowing in and out with every breath we ignored. Slow fade. We became a world of surface dwellers, afraid of our own depths, taught to smile through the pain, To hide the mess, to fear the shadow instead of facing it. Sharp crack, but not you, not today, because you're here. And by the end, you'll hold the one breath that can change your fate. Low promise. Science catches up where the ancients left off. Your emotions, especially the dark ones, aren't just feelings. They're chemical storms in your body crackle. When you're angry or scared, your breath gets short, shallow, erratic, triggering your sympathetic nervous system, flooding you with cortisol, locking you in fight or flight tense pulse. That's why you feel trapped. Why the shadow takes over. Your heart races, your hands shake, your mind spins, all because your breath betrays you. Quick gasp. But here's the flip side. When you breathe with purpose, you take control, deep inhale, deep. Forceful breaths shift you into the parasympathetic mode, calming the storm, releasing dopamine for focus, serotonin for stability, even endorphins to turn pain into power. Go further, your amygdala, the fear center of your brain, quiets down with slow breaths, while your prefrontal cortex, your decision maker, lights up steady glow. Advanced breathwork, like what we're building to, might even nudge your pineal gland, sparking traces of DMT, the molecule tied to visions and spiritual breakthroughs. Ethereal whisper. Ever heard of runner's high? That's endorphins from breath and movement. Now imagine that, but from facing your shadow-sharp jolt. Studies show deep breathing lowers blood pressure, slows your pulse, even rewires neural pathways over time, making you more resilient, more alive. This isn't mysticism for the sake of mystery, it's your biology, rewired by your own will. Your dark side isn't a curse, it's a catalyst boom. And the one breath that can change your fate. It's coming, but not yet. Low tease. Pause and think about this. Have you ever felt your breath change when the shadow creeps in? When anger flares, it's sharp, hot, like a blade in your throat snarl. When fear grips you, it's shallow, stuck, barely reaching your chest. Tight gasp. When shame hits, it's heavy, sinking into your gut like a stone-low thud. That's your body screaming that something's alive in there. Something potent, something real. Most people shove it down, ashamed of their own intensity, terrified of what it means. They live on the surface, pretending the depths don't exist. Faint echo. But what if you stopped running? What if you turned toward it instead? Imagine taking that rage and making it your fuel, that fear and making it your fire, that heaviness and lifting it into strength, rising roar. Picture this, a time you felt fury burn through you. Maybe someone betrayed you, or life kicked you down. Did you push it away, or did you feel it pulse? Now imagine breathing into that moment, turning the heat into power, fiery crackle. Or that time, fear froze you, public speaking, a dark alley, a choice too big. What if you'd breathed through it, made it your alley? Steady pulse. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about owning every jagged piece of who you already are. The mystics didn't fear their shadows. They danced with them. The warriors didn't flinch. They breathed through them, steady breath. Those who master their dark side don't just survive their reality, they shape it. And it all hinges on one thing: how you breathe when the shadow calls deep command. But you won't master it until you know the one breath that can change your fate. And that's still a head sharp nudge. Now, here's the secret the ancients guarded. A practice so raw and untamed it's been whispered about in shadows of its own low whisper. It's called the Kali breath, named after Kali herself, the fierce, untamed goddess who destroys to create, who burns to renew. For centuries, tantric practitioners in hidden Himalayan temples use this technique to confront their inner darkness head-on, not to tame it, but to transform it into a power so visceral it could shake mountains. Thunder. Picture this: monks sitting in the dead of night, their breath like thunder, facing their fears, their fury, their buried selves, and emerging not broken, but reborn triumphant. Boom. Go deeper in the tantric tradition. Kali wasn't just a symbol, she was a force. Her breath was said to burn away illusion, to rip through the veil between worlds. Legends say practitioners would sit in cold caves. their bodies steaming from the inner heat of the Kali breath, proving the shadow could defy the elements. Steam hiss in other cultures. Similar practices emerged. The Norse warriors breathed deep before battle, channeling rage into strength. The Maori of New Zealand used fierce chants and breath to summon their ancestral power. This isn't some gentle meditation for quiet minds. It's a reckoning, a storm you summon within yourself, wind howl. And the best part? You don't need decades of discipline or a cave in the mountains to feel its effects. You can start today, right where you are. Deep call. This is no ordinary breath. It's a weapon, a ritual, a key. And I'm going to walk you through it, step by step, so you can unleash what's been waiting slow build. But the one breath that can change your fate, it's tied to this, and you'll only get it if you stay low. Tease, let's break down what's happening when you dive into the Kali breath. Those rapid, forceful exhales, they're not just air, they're flooding your system with oxygen, jolting your body out of autopilot sharp gasp. Your blood chemistry shifts, CO2 drops, alkalinity rises, and your brain lights up. Endorphins kick in, turning tension into a rush of strength. Your vagus nerve, the master switch of your nervous system, gets a workout, dialing down cortisol and cranking up focus and calm, steady hum. Long controlled breaths after the storm stabilize you, releasing serotonin to ground your mood and GABA to quiet the noise. Dig deeper. Your diaphragm, that muscle beneath your ribs, expands with each breath, sending signals to your brainstem, resetting your emotional core. Deep pulse. Ever felt a knot in your stomach? That's stagnant energy. The Kali breath blasts it loose. Some say intense breathwork like this even brushes against DMT, that mystical compound tied to visions, dreams, and higher states of consciousness. Ethereal swell, research on holotropic breathing, similar to this, shows people report visions, emotional breakthroughs, even memories they didn't know they had. Mystic flash. This isn't just a feeling, it's a physiological shift. Your shadow isn't some abstract idea. It's wired into your nerves, your cells, your breath, deep pulse, and when you master it, you're not just calming down, you're waking up. Boom. Ready to try it? Find a space where you can be alone, somewhere the world won't interrupt, because this gets loud. It gets real. Deep command. Sit tall, spine straight, like a warrior staring down an army. You can close your eyes to go inward, or keep them open, locked on a point ahead. Whatever feels alive, whatever calls to your edge, sharp focus. Start with 3 slow, deep breaths. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, just to settle your body. To wake it up, slow inhale. Feel the air slide down your throat into your chest, pooling in your gut where your shadows simmer. Call it up. That anger you've buried, that fear you've dodged, that weight you've carried too long. Deep stir. See it as a dark flame flickering in your core. Small at first, but alive, hungry. That's your fuel. Here's how you ignite it. Step 1. Ignite the flame. Inhale sharply through your nose for 2 seconds, filling your belly, letting that dark flame swell. Quick gasp. Pull the air deep. Feel your ribs expand, your core tighten. Step 2. Release the storm. Exhale hard and fast through your mouth, like you're spitting out the poison, like you're breaking chains. Forceful blast. Make it loud, primal, unrestrained. Contract your stomach as you push. Feel the heat rise. Step 3. Build the rhythm. Repeat this. Sharp inhale, explosive. Exhale for 20 cycles, rhythmic thud. Don't hold back. Let the rhythm take over, like a drumbeat of your own making. Feel the shadow stirring, the energy surging. Pulse. Step 4. Lock the power. After 20, stop. Hold your breath for 10 seconds. Clench your fists, tighten your jaw, trap that fire inside. Tense grip. Picture it climbing your spine, flooding your chest, sparking in your skull. Step 5. Ground the strength. Exhale slow and long. 8 seconds, releasing control, letting the power settle into your bones, your blood, your being. Slow release. Take it further. Add a 6th step. After grounding, inhale again. This time, visualize a purple flame, Kali's essence, filling your entire body. Hold for 5 seconds. Then exhale, seeing the flame settle as a glow in your core vibrant pulse. Start with 3 rounds, about 5 minutes total. If you feel lightheaded or shaky, pause. This is your system adjusting to the intensity. Soft caution. Rest. Breathe normally. Then go again when you're ready. Over days. Build to 5 rounds. Then 10. Then 15. Steady build. You'll know it's working when you feel it. Heat pulsing in your chest. A tingle in your hands. Maybe a tremor of release. Rage turning to clarity. Fear turning to fuel. Deep sensation. That's your dark side stepping into the light. And the one breath that can change your fate? It's hidden in this practice. Keep going to find it. Low T's. As you dive deeper, the Kali breath becomes more than a technique. It's an experience. Low reverb. That dark flame you pictured? It's not just imagination. Your body answers. Heat spreads from your core, prickling up your arms, buzzing in your fingertips. Some feel a knot in their throat unravel, tears spilling without warning. Soft crack. Others feel a growl rise. A primal sound they didn't know they had. Low roar. That's the shadow waking up, shedding its weight. Take it further. As you inhale, imagine breathing in a deep purple light. Kali's color, fierce and alive, filling your lungs, your veins, your soul vibrant pulse. As you exhale, see black smoke curling out. Every doubt, every block, every chain dissolving into nothing. Go beyond. Feel the energy move. Maybe it's a shiver down your legs, a warmth in your face, a pulse behind your eyes. Subtle shift. This isn't about erasing your darkness. It's about wielding it, shaping it, making it yours. Deep claim. You're not hiding anymore. You're rising. Try this. Next time you feel anger, breathe into it. See that purple light turn red. Let it fuel your next move. Fiery surge. When fear hits, turn it blue, cool and sharp, making you alert, not afraid. This is your power unfolding, and the one breath that can change your fate is close. Don't stop now. Sharp nudge. Stop and think. What would your life look like if you stopped fearing your dark side? If that anger didn't blind you, but sharpened you? If that fear didn't paralyze you, but propelled you? If that shame didn't shrink you, but strengthened you? Deep question. The Kali breath doesn't just calm the storm, it turns it into a weapon-sharp edge. Time slows when you breathe like this. Decisions get clearer, reactions get sharper. You'll start seeing through people's masks, sensing their shadows to piercing gaze. Imagine this. You're in a heated argument. Normally you'd snap or shut down, but now you breathe, and the words come clear, strong, unwavering, bold voice. Or you're facing a deadline. Panic looms, but you breathe, and the path ahead lights up. But you won't feel the full force until you grasp the one breath that can change your fate. It's almost here. Low T's. You don't need a sacred altar or hours of silence to make this part of you. It fits wherever you are. Deep assurance. Start small. Weave it into your day. Anger spiking after a fight? Step away. Hit 3 Kali breaths. Watch it turn from chaos to focus before you say something you'll regret. Quick shift. Drained by work or people? 5 cycles in a quiet corner. Feel the heaviness lift, the spark return. Before a big moment, a meeting, a confrontation, a creative burst, breathe the shadow in. Own it. Walk in stronger, bold stride. Link it to habits. Every time you shut a door, take one forceful breath to seal the past. Sharp snap. In the shower, let the water rinse the tension as you exhale the dark smoke. Before bed, 3 rounds to release. Surge. No time's no excuse. This isn't a chore. It's a shift. Deep truth. Tie it to triggers. First coffee sip. 3 breaths. Car ride home. 5 cycles. Post it on your mirror. Breathe the shadow. Subtle cue. Or set a phone alarm. Midday reset. 3 rounds to reclaim your edge. Over weeks, it's not just practice. It's instinct. Your body will demand it. Your dark side will rise for it. And you'll wonder how you ever lived without it, and here it comes. The one breath that can change your fate is near. Don't leave now. Sharp nudge. Now you see it. Your breath isn't just survival. It's a bridge to the power you've buried. A lifeline to the dark side, you fear deep revelation. The Kali breath isn't for the timid. It's for those ready to stare into themselves, to unlock what's been waiting since the beginning. This isn't about peace. It's about power. Not about hiding. It's about commanding bold claim. But here's the final piece. The one breath that can change your fate, and it's this. After your Kali breath rounds, when the energy peaks, take one final inhale, deep, slow. Through your nose, hold it for 7 seconds. Visualize your shadow as a black flame turning gold. Then exhale slowly, letting that golden light fill your entire being, ethereal glow. This is the alchemy, the turning point, the moment your dark side becomes your destiny. Practice this, feel it, live it, and you'll never see your shadows the same way again. Deep echo, you're not just here to exist, you're here to burn, to rise, to rule, fiery crescendo. So tell me, what will you do with that power once it's yours? Deep challenge.